Upon our arrival, located a gentleman, a contractor that come out to do some work, 73-year-old male down in a well. The floor gave away above the subject, and he fell approximately 20 to 25 feet down in a well. We had our crews come out and with our rescue team, and were able to, with the assistance of Blacksburg Fire Department, extricate the subject from the well. He has now been turned over to EMS and transported to the hospital.
And what kind of condition, Chief, is he in?
The patient condition, he was talking to us when he came out. He said in severe pain, but besides that, that's really about all we know. We let EMS handle that side of it.
Tell me about, is this kind of typical to have wells under these old homes back in this?
We see a lot of them. We see a lot of wells under there. The well was not in use. I'm not sure when it was taken out of use. Not really sure that. I think the house has not been lived in for some time, from what we're hearing from neighbors. Yeah, we see them. Time to time we see them in there.
What time did you get this call?
I have to look, but roughly we probably around 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, when we got the call.
How long did it take you guys to extricate the?
Very intense extrication for us due to conditions inside the house. Floor very unstable, so we had to set up our haul system, our rigging system, our tripod system, to send 2 rescuers down in the well with him and package him up to get him out.
And what was he doing in the home? Do you know?
It's a contractor. Is really not sure exactly what he was at. The homeowner was here with him, and they were doing some kind of construction work.
Talk about the training you guys have to go through to do something like this.
This incident is one of those we don't do a lot. We do a lot of training for it for this one day, but we do very seldom have these type of rescues. So it's the guys are very dedicated to what they're doing and learning, and with the equipment that we get provided, I think they did an excellent job today.
Can you kind of describe the house again for us, what it was like inside?
Yeah, it was in a back bedroom. It looks like kind of a bedroom type area. Room's probably about a 10 to 12 foot wide, 10 to 12 foot long. And just the conditions inside were not favorable for this type of rescue.
Anything else that you can tell us at this time?
Not that I know of. No.
What are some of the concerns you guys have to worry about when something like this occurs?
A couple things. Number one is the safety of our rescuers. That's the first thing we take into consideration. So it took us, a lot of times it looks like we're not doing anything, but a lot of times we're trying to make it safe for our guys to get in there, because if our guys are not safe, they can't provide the service to the community that they're looking for. So the guys made it safe for themselves to work, and then due to some conditions in there, we had to kind of cut some walls, cut some floors to really get to some what we call sturdy ground, where we can kind of set up our equipment. Second thing is by sending 2 guys that are here, by sending those 2 guys down in the well, that's a safe concern. We monitor the air for the patient and for our guys, and so we keep that monitoring the whole time. But mainly just the safety of them and then the safety of our rescuers.
Kind of walk us through the process of what you guys have to do to extradite, to get somebody out of a well like this.
We've got a piece of equipment called a vortex, and a vortex is a very versatile piece of equipment that we purchased actually about a year ago. And we use that equipment with ropes, with haul systems, with different types of harnesses our guys wear, and then gas monitors to be able to monitor the air. So there's a lot of different types of equipment, a lot of expensive equipment, but in the patient's life, that's what you get.
You talk to young guys, you had communication with the man down in the well. How deep was the well?
20 to 25 foot down. Our initial communication was just word of mouth. Our main goal was to get a rescue down there with him, so we could assess what type of shape he was in, to figure out what we needed to bring him back out.
Tight well?
I would probably say from the little bit I saw, the top of the well was probably 5 foot across as far as diameter. And then from talking to my guys, they said it opened up once it got down towards the bottom, and they had plenty of room to work.